Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to let you know that today I've been called to conduct general readings from Spirit for the collective. And today I'm going to be using my own decks to do the readings for you. So as some of you will be aware, I've recently been working on an oracle card deck that comes in two components. So they can either be worked with together as one deck or separately as two different decks. And they are the Star Traveller Oracle, which is this deck here, and also the Star Priestess Chakra Power Oracle, which are these cards here. So before any reading, I always like to pick a card to kind of set the energy of the reading. And today from my Making Magic deck, I have drawn this beautiful card, which reads, "Time to shine creates the energetic resonance for golden opportunities." So this marks a period of abundance, of prosperity and opportunity. So what are you trying to attract into your life right now? It looks like it's going to be perfect timing for you because this card speaks of golden opportunities. So you may want to work with this symbology to kind of draw this positive opportunity or situation into your life. So whatever you've been trying to manifest, keep doing what you're doing because the universe is answering this call. So enjoy this time of abundance and prosperity and welcome any new opportunities with open arms is the message here. So if you look at the three piles from left to right, we've got pile 1, 2 and 3. So pile 1 on the left has a Lapis lazuli crystal, which is the dark midnight blue with the gold flecks in it. Then in the middle we have a clear or a quartz crystal, so it's similar to quartz. It's see-through, but it has a rainbow sheen, which is the aura element of the crystal. And then on the right you've got this beautiful yellow crystal, which is the colour of sunshine, and this is citrine. So very joyful, positive, uplifting energy. So all three crystals are very, very different. So with the Lapis lazuli, this is all about psychic sight and strengthening your psychic abilities. And then with the aura quartz, this is more to do with general healing and opening your crown chakra, so your connection with the higher realms and your spirit guides. And then the citrine crystal is all about positivity, joy and energy. So if you've been feeling a little bit sluggish, then citrine crystal is a great way of boosting that solar plexus chakra of the body, which is your main energy center. So I just want you to take a little bit of time to meditate on these three piles and intuitively pick 1, 2 or 3. And I will be providing the timestamps below so you can skip to that part of the video so that you can hear your reading. So just take your time over this, don't rush, and it may be that you're drawn to more than one pile, which is absolutely fine. That just means that you have extra messages from Spirit today. We will begin shortly. The readings are made up of 3 cards from the Star Traveller Oracle, which will give you a general message or messages for what you are experiencing presently and what may be coming in for you. And then there will be a card from the Star Priestess Chakra Power Oracle as well, which will basically identify in terms of your energies where your focus needs to be from your health and well-being perspective. So let's start with pile 1 then. So I'm just going to put the other 2 to one side for a moment whilst I conduct a reading for pile number 1, which is the Lapis lazuli crystal here. Beautiful deep blue, isn't it? I really love it. So you may have thought that I was working backwards there, but it's just I had to make sure that the first card I picked was to the left and the last card to the right, because as you are aware with oracle card readings, they often tell a story, and it's really important that you read cards in the right order that they were picked. I'm just going to turn them over now and see what we have here. Okay, so card number 1 is the Star Traveller. Wow, so this card is really, really powerful, and it tells you a lot about yourself and where you are on your journey at the moment. So the Star Traveller represents your soul and the fact that you have lived many, many lifetimes in other star systems, on other planets, in other dimensions, and this earthly incarnation is just one of many lives you will experience as a soul. And the Star Traveller represents a point in your journey where you are awakening, so you're becoming aware of that connection to the stars, the fact that you were from the stars and you will return to the stars, that you are an ancient and wise being, a journeyer, an adventurer, and so you're very much embracing everything that life has to offer. And you're also somebody, I feel, that is very optimistic and gregarious by personality. You always try and see the glass half full, and even when you go through difficult times in your life, you always try and look for the lesson in that and the silver lining, rather than focusing on the negatives. So I feel as a being you are very well advanced in terms of your own knowledge of self and knowledge of your soul self as well, and that you kind of know what direction that you're headed in now. You're getting closer to realizing your inner potential, your inner purpose, and that this situation you found yourself in is drawing you closer to your life's purpose, your life's mission, because you've had time to really think and look at your life and review where you are on your path, and think about what it is that you want to achieve next in your lifetime. So you are this ancient wizard. You have so much wisdom and knowledge within you, and you are also a natural spiritual teacher. So I feel like whatever you go through in your life, you will be able to pass on this knowledge to others and share your wisdom. And you just need to believe in the fact that you have all the wisdom within you to know intuitively what direction to take and what choices to make in life. That you've been training for this for lifetimes, that you know this isn't your first rodeo, you've been here many, many times before. And so because you are experienced as a soul, and even quite likely this may be one of many lifetimes here on Earth itself, you have got much that you can teach the collective and other people around you because of your many lessons and experiences that you have had. So I feel like you are potentially somebody that can lead others, inspire others, and give them the motivation and direction that they need to guide others to their own ascension, to their own enlightenment, and to achieve what they set out to achieve during this incarnation. The second card you have is the Turning of the Tide. So when this card appears, it means that your luck is about to change. So if you have found that things have felt a bit stagnant or stuck, or you've been trying to work towards something and you seem to be failing, or you've been working hard towards a goal For example, maybe you're trying to launch your own business or take your next step forward on your career path, but the doors keep closing. And basically, this is the message from Spirit to say that it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time for you to move forward. It wasn't the right time for people to react to what you have to offer, you know. And so you maybe had other work to do on yourself, maybe your own skill set, to strengthen your own talents and crafts, so that when the time was right, you would be ready. And basically, the turning of the tide means that the tide is now turning in your favour. So you will now start to see doors opening, opportunities presenting themselves. Remember the time to shine card that we first had? Golden opportunities. So I feel like this is the turning of the tide for you. The rough ocean waves that have been coming your way are now slowing down, and things are going to be a lot more tranquil and plain sailing from now on. So look for those opportunities. The next card you have is Stepping Stones. So this is a card of progress. So again, it links in really nicely with the turning of the tide, that you have found yourself a pathway safely across whatever obstacles have been put forward in front of you. And so Stepping Stones, I feel, is a card of progress and action. So, you know, the opportunities are now going to be presented with the turning of the tide. And the Stepping Stones card is basically affirming that you are taking the next steps towards achieving this goal, achieving this opportunity. So it's a really, really positive card. You've done all the hard work and you're now making steady progress towards achieving your dreams. So keep going is the message I have here for you. And so the last card I have for you is the Sacral Chakra. The Sacral Chakra is located in between your root chakra, which is at the bottom of your spine, and your navel. So it's where your reproductive organs are. And the affirmation with this card is I am creative. So this is the chakra of creativity. It is also the chakra of fertility too. So it's a very sensual card. It's about expressing your true authenticity, allowing your creativity to flow. Have you been feeling creatively blocked recently? So that's a sign that your sacral chakra is out of balance. You may have also found that there's been a lack in your sex drive, or you've just generally been feeling lethargic, unmotivated. And it may be because this chakra is out of balance, that you've been feeling anxious or depressed because you haven't been expressing your creativity. And so you're being urged to do this, whether that's through creative pursuits and artistic projects, or whether that's through dance or singing. It's whatever way you feel like you can connect with your inner creativity. You can also work with the colour orange, because this chakra is orange in colour, like the sunset or the sunrise. So you could eat orange foods or fruits to help balance this chakra. You can wear the colour orange. You can work with orange crystals like sunstone. Another crystal is tangerine quartz, or alternatively orange calcite. So in order to balance this chakra, you can place this crystal on that energy center whilst you are meditating, or you can lie down and just place the chakra on that part of your body and wait for the crystal to kind of balance that energy center. You can also use guided meditations to help balance this sacral chakra, as it allows you to express your imagination, and this is a way in which you can express your creativity. Okay, Okay, so that's all I have for reading number 1. So I'm just going to clear these away. Moving on to reading number 2, which is the aura quartz here. Okay, so reading number 2. Okay, so card number 1 is just around the river bend. So you may be in a position on your life's journey where you've been making steady progress, you've been pleased with where you're headed. Just like the river, you always find a way to flow around any obstacle, and you know exactly which direction that you want to flow in. However, I feel like although you are making good progress, you aren't quite yet able to see your full potential or the full perspective of a situation, that you are perhaps waiting answers on something that is occurring in your life. Maybe you've been applying for different jobs and you're waiting for the right opportunity. Maybe you are waiting to hear whether you're going to be made redundant, so that's looming over you. But I feel like it is a period of steady progress, but not yet recognising what's actually coming up in front of you. So I feel like with this card that, you know, this is going to be revealed imminently. So this period of waiting is soon going to be over, because you will soon realise what your fate is going to be, because you're going to get a glimpse of the future. And I feel like an opportunity is going to present itself. So just keep going in confidence. This card is a beautiful card. You can see that with the colours and the rich greens and the blues, that, you know, it's a card of positivity and radiance. So you've been making good steady progress. You know where you're headed, you know where you want to go. It's just a matter of being given the right opportunity, and I feel like that is just around the corner. So just keep going, and everything will turn out well. The next card is the Cave of Wonders. So the Cave of Wonders is all about retreating within yourself for the answers. So what wonders can you find within yourself when you go into your cave of sacred contemplation? So it may be that you're offered more than one opportunity. So this is what is coming up for you just around the corner. And so you don't know which way to go. You don't know which option is best for you. So this card is basically telling you to meditate on each offer that is being presented, each option. So consider your options. Which option is going to bring you the most happiness? You know, this is what's really, really important. And, you know, obviously, whatever option is being presented will affect you and your nearest and dearest, so those that are closest to you. But what is it that will make you happy? You have to follow your heart, you know. And when I think of just around the river bend, I think of Pocahontas and the fact that she had her compass to show her the way. And, you know, she followed her heart ultimately to end up with John Smith, and their destiny was to be together and meet and connect. She just needed to follow her heart. And so the Cave of Wonders is telling you to do that as well. Journey within yourself, listen to your heart. What is it that will make you happy? And, you know, take action towards achieving that happiness. I also feel like the Cave of Wonders is a card of quiet contemplation, solitude, spending time alone to recharge. Are you spending enough time just you yourself, engaging in activities that make you feel joyful, make you feel nurtured. You know, I think it's a card of self-care. So maybe you need to retreat like a crab, retracting into its shell, and hide away from the world just for a short while, so that you can contemplate all the different options that are being offered to you in life, and think about your life journey and where you want to go next. And when you think of Aladdin, his mission was to find the lamp, the lamp of manifestation. And so he went into this cave of wonders, and he was tempted by all the different jewels that were in the cave. What's inside your cave of wonders? When you journey inside yourself, you know, what is being revealed to you? What are the treasures that lie within? You know, it can symbolize hidden talents. It can symbolize new ideas. So maybe you have new ideas for which you can earn extra income or generate more business. Maybe you're thinking about making an investment. These are all really positive things that could mean that there is more abundance and prosperity into your life. So listen to the guidance that you're receiving. And this card after this is the dawning of a new day. So with this card, I feel like it's reflecting on the fact that you may have had some difficulties in the past. This card is basically coming to you to say that illumination is coming back into your life, that this is a new beginning for you. So the dawning of a new day represents when the sun first breaks at sunrise. So after every sunset, you know that the sun will rise again. And this is basically what this card is saying to you, that, you know, this is a time of awakening, of illumination. You have now got the chance for a fresh start, a new beginning, and all of the difficulties, all of the challenges are now behind you. You know, whilst you embark on this happy and positive new beginning, whatever this may be. So it's a card of luck, it's a card of success. So after you've been inside your cave of wonders and found the answers, you know, this is going to lead you on to a new start, a new beginning. So embrace this period of renewal, and you know, it marks happiness, joy, fulfillment and positivity. And the last card is the heart chakra, and the affirmation is I am eternally loved. So the heart chakra is situated in the middle of your heart center on your body. Now this is the masculine component of the heart chakra because it's green. So you can work with green crystals to heal this chakra of the body. So crystals such as green aventurine, or jasper, or emerald. So you know, bloodstone, any crystals that are green in colour, they are really good for basically balancing this energy center. And when the heart chakra card appears, it's all about emotional health, so healing around your emotions and relationships with others. You know, if you've been suffering heartbreak or loss, and then this card has come to say that you are now healing from this loss, you're taking time to reevaluate and heal and recuperate from the trauma that you have experienced. It's all about emotional health, so making sure that you are actually really kind of taking good care of yourself, being gentle with yourself. If you're feeling particularly emotional or overwhelmed emotionally, you know, to give yourself time to heal, that's okay. And with the heart chakra, you can either work with meditation to balance this chakra. You can consume green vegetables, fruits. You can wear the colour green. You can envisage the colour green all around your heart chakra and work with Archangel Raphael, because he is the angel of healing and his aura is green, like an emerald green colour. So you may want to call upon Archangel Raphael to help you with healing. You can also balance this chakra through yoga, and you know, anything that's connecting you with your heart center. So you know, it could be through prayer, it could be through journaling around your feelings that you're experiencing at the moment. So just take your time in connecting with this heart center energy. If you're feeling insecure, unloved, unlovable, these are all signs that this chakra is out of balance. So it's really working on that self-love, that self-empowerment, and mother energy, really kind of nurturing yourself and treating yourself like you were a newborn baby. So really kind of being gentle and taking time to recuperate and heal. So that's all I have for reading number 2. So moving on to the last reading, which is number 3, which is the citrine crystal. Okay, so the first card you have is the universe. So you are someone that is very much connected to your star lineage, the fact that you are a star seed, your star family are close to you now. You recognise that everything is connected, so you believe in oneness. So the fact that all living things are all connected, that we are all from the stars, and that is where we will return after this physical lifetime. You also believe that the universe resides within you because you are made of the stars. So this card is all about connecting with your cosmic consciousness to see beyond any obstacles, you know, seeing the higher perspective, connecting with your spirit guides, and really listening to the guidance that they're trying to give you. I also feel like, you know, it's your time to shine. So you are like a star in the darkness. So, you know, even when the sky is dark, when the stars appear, there is still light. And I feel like this is you. This is what you do for people in their lives. You are the light in the darkness. I feel like you are kind of spiritually evolving and growing too. That this situation is kind of giving you opportunity to really connect with your soul self, and, you know, really kind of decide where it is that you want to be, where you want to go. You know, you're somebody that could possibly have only had one lifetime here on earth. You know, this could be your first lifetime here, and that before then you resided in other star systems, other dimensions, other planets. So this is all very new for you. So you are very comfortable with transcendence, you know, your connection with your higher self, and the angelic realms. And what you struggle with is your connection to earth and anchoring yourself to the earth, because, you know, in times of trouble, in times of stress, you know, as a star seed, it can feel really overwhelming, and you question the motives of humanity, and actually how are you meant to help them. You know, you are a wise being from another star system that, you know so much as a result of your past experiences, and, you know, humanity has so much to learn. And basically this card has come to tell you that, you know, it's not the time to run away and abandon humanity. You know, you long for the stars, but, you know, it's really, really important that you connect with your earthly existence. And, you know, you're here to help awaken other souls. That is part of your life mission. you came here because you wanted to help people through the golden age of Aquarius to their ascension, and to recognize their spiritual truth. So it's just a message of don't give up on people now. You know, people need you more than ever, and it can feel really kind of bleak at times, like, you know, what's it all for? And you know, what can I actually do to help when, you know, you're just one person, but you're so much more powerful than you realize. You know, the universe resides within you. You have that wisdom within you. So don't give up on others. You know, help them through this situation any way you can, and focus on how you can serve humanity. How can you best help, even if it just means that you're somebody that's there to listen to others when they're distressed, and try and guide them as best you can. The second card is Over the Bridge. So with this card, I feel like you're now finding safe passage across a situation that once troubled you. So you may have been going through quite a difficult time, quite a chaotic time, where you didn't see that there was a way of crossing this situation, that you were going to be stuck in this position forever. But this card's come to say that, you know, you found your way over the bridge now. You found that escape. You know, you found that path beyond the situation. So you've now gained a higher perspective, and you're seeing the bigger picture, and you can see a way out of this now. Maybe you were feeling stuck or restricted in some way. Maybe things were feeling like they weren't moving, and you know, you kind of were thinking, oh my goodness, am I going to just be in this position forever, where, you know, things aren't going to change and I'm never going to find a bridge across this situation. But basically, you've got the moonlight in the background. The guiding light of the moon is illuminating your path now. And with moonlight, it's not as strong as sunlight, in the sense that, you know, sunlight, everything seems really clear. With the moonlight, it's more of a like an illusional light, where there's still a little bit of mystery, so you need to use your intuition to find your way forward. So basically, it's saying to keep going, that you will end up being in the right place. It's just that you can't see fully ahead yet what lies ahead of you. But with the moon illuminating the way, you will eventually find the way across, and, you know, all will be well. The next card is the Magic of the Auroras. So when this card appears, it's all about recognizing your own magic, the fact that you are a conscious creator. You can manifest, you know, your perfect life. It's just all a matter of, you know, setting your intentions, making sure your intentions are for the greatest good of all, and believing in your dreams, believing anything is possible, believing in your own magic. You know, are you somebody that's always wanted to visit the auroras? You know, this is like such a rare phenomena that, you know, it really kind of is a enlightening experience, affirming experience. You know, it's something that, you know, you're in awe of when you watch this beautiful light display, that this is something that nature creates, you know. And basically, you can see that the hermit, he is sort of on this journey up this mountainside. So you are still on this journey to finding and discovering your own magic, but you're really close now, and you are now seeking the answers within, to get to a position where you can then manifest your dreams and bring these dreams into reality. So it's believing in your own magic, being your own genie, and making your own wishes come true. You just need to believe in the power of the universe, and the fact that, you know, all happen at exactly the right time. And, you know, as a human being, you are a magical being. You know, you are a conscious creator. You design your life, and it's about remembering to think positively, think uplifting thoughts, because, you know, whatever's going on in your mind is reflected in your outer world. So if you're thinking, the highest intentions of all for yourself and all of those that you care about, then you know that will be attracted into your outer reality too. So believe in your own magic is the message I have here. And the last card is the Soul Star Chakra, and the affirmation is I transcend. So the Soul Star Chakra is the chakra which is located above your crown chakra. So it's located above your head, and this is your connection to the heavenly realms. It's also your connection to your past lives and the Akashic records. So it may be that you are recalling your past life memories and connections at the moment, that you are kind of discovering more about who you were in past lifetimes and how that affects you in your current life. To balance this chakra, you need to be working with very high vibrational crystals, so crystals such as moldavite, selenite, amethyst. You know, these are all crystals that can really kind of help with this energy. And you know, you're also somebody that, like I said at the beginning, is very comfortable with transcendence and your contact with the stars and the higher realms. So sometimes you can be somebody that is very much, you know, a dreamer, lives in your head, you know, always contemplating, always meditating. You know, you're always kind of trying to search within yourself the answers, and so you're very comfortable in this state. But it's also a reminder to keep yourself grounded, that maybe you need to bring yourself down to earth, that you're really comfortable with your star lineage and your true soul self, but you don't necessarily feel that comfortable in your human body. So it's working with crystals that can bring you back down to earth. So things like tiger's eye and tourmaline, and black obsidian, you know, these crystals can bring you back down to earth, and you know, stop you from drifting. You know, it's important to dream and it's important to fantasize, but you know, when you get to a point where you're always fantasizing and you're not living in reality, that's when you recognize that, you know, this chakra is out of balance. So think about how you can ground yourself, spend time outdoors in nature, and you know, connecting with your earthly body, and you know, do things to kind of help you live in the present. You know, if you're somebody that's always looking to the future, it's all about looking at your present and anchoring yourself in the present and trying to kind of live the best life you can now, rather than looking to the future. So I hope that makes sense, and thank you so much for joining me for the readings today. That's all I have for group 3. I hope you enjoyed the messages, and yes, I'd love to hear your feedback. Please feel free to comment and let me know if the messages resonated. So sending you all so much love and healing right now. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.